minute?
It was only ever functional.
So I should start? Yeah, okay, all right. I think I'm being cued to start. Okay. Love is the reason that we're here. The coronavirus quarantine is also the reason for being here. In marriage, we not only say, I love you today, but also I promise to love you all of our tomorrows. Good afternoon and welcome to all you wonderful friends and family. My name is Jill Magerman and I am a celebrant. I've had the privilege and the pleasure of working with Kaitlin and Scott to create a wedding ceremony that reflects their love and commitment to each other and also towards all of you. They've asked me to thank you for being here. This has been a very strange time for all, and being together cannot be taken for granted. All of you have been generous with your time and support. People often equate wedding guests with an audience, but your role here is one of great importance. Marriage vows are made before witnesses because to do so makes those promises part of our shared reality. For Scott and Kaitlin, this ceremony has been their main focus during this time of all sorts of necessary changes and adjustments. It's a great gift that you give to them by bearing witness for them today. So, in the spirit of being present and truly witnessing this moment, please make sure to turn off all cell phones and electronic devices, which you've probably heard a few times by now. And even though we don't want any ringing or beeping during the ceremony, you don't have to be silent. We encourage you to laugh and to clap and to cheer as you are moved to on this joyous occasion. We also want to welcome everyone who is joining us via live stream, so welcome to all of you. I now officially declare the wedding planning is complete. And the celebration begins. Please stand and welcome our bride and her parents. Yeah. You will. Move so you can see. You can move. Come here. Come here.
That's her mom and dad.
This moment isn't about giving away. It's really about receiving. You have loved, cared for, and protected Kaitlin for all of her life. Kaitlin says that you've taught her the value of service to others, a passion for music, and a continuous journey for self-improvement. You cannot possibly give her away. Your hearts won't let you. But what you can both do today is acknowledge that another will now love her, care for her, and provide for her alongside of you. In that spirit, I now ask you who presents Kaitlin to be married to Scott. Okay, you guys can kiss each other. Yeah. Kaitlin, kiss your parents. Kiss your parents. Oh. Let them get their seats. You may be seated. You want to hand your flowers over to?
Oh,
You did a great job. Oh, go ahead, stand up there. Be with your bride. Go ahead. It's okay.
You have to have your lane.
That's okay. No, I don't.
She's not even listening.
I wish you could all hear what they're saying up here.
Yes, they can. It's right in here.
Welcome to Kaitlin and Scott. We are gathered here this afternoon to witness the marriage of Scott and Kaitlin. The Wolford and Hoffman families celebrate two different religious backgrounds. It is Kaitlin and Scott's deepest wish that all who witness this ceremony would know their mutual respect for their backgrounds and their deep pride that they have for their individual cultures and heritages. But in their joining today, nothing is lost, nothing is given up. All is gained as the love of these two families grows. And so today we will share symbols familiar and ones new to some. The Dalai Lama said, "My religion is very simple. I believe in kindness, and this basic human truth is what Kaitlin and Scott have learned from their families. It is how they live their lives. They both have open minds and open hearts, and because of this, they have come to love each other. Together, they have created a ceremony that is meaningful to them. Today, Scott and Kaitlin came in as two strong individuals and joined together to take their walk down the aisle. They continue their journey together, hand in hand, as they walk towards their future. As we stand here by your circular arch, imagine it symbolizing a chuppah, the Jewish wedding canopy. We recognize that it represents the marriage's portable home, portable and open to friends and family. It requires support to hold it up, from the outside by the people in our lives, internally by our love of each other. Kaitlin and Scott, today you stand before us ready to share the rest of your lives together as husband and wife. But long before today, your parents and grandparents provided you with the foundation of love and caring, which has brought you to this point. Let your relationship, your love for your family, your love for each other, be the basis for the strength that your home has. Let the qualities of the Wolford and the Hoffman families join together and be ever present in your home. Thank you to all who've contributed to the building of our couple's home. Whenever you're asked to think about what it means to have a healthy bonding activity with your romantic partner, what exactly comes to mind? Vacations, drinking special bottles of wine, listening to good music, watching and quoting The Office, hanging out in the Finger Lakes. Yeah, those are definitely some of the special ones that Kaitlin and Scott love to experience. But in addition, there's always one bonding activity that serves as a staple for all couples around the world: cooking together and then eating. As Scott and Kaitlin have made a home for themselves, they have developed a cooking relationship that could be considered a metaphor for their entire relationship. They have very different cooking styles, but they completely complement each other. Kaitlin tends to follow recipes or use what she knows from her cooking experience to rule her decisions. But Scott loves to throw caution to the wind and make up his own recipes. Scott is a very hard worker, but he appreciates all the people in his life, and mostly he just wants to have fun and spend quality time with Kaitlin and their dog, Atlas. He said, "Life is all about those small, quiet moments, and I want to try to have as many of those as I can with the people that I care about." Kaitlin loves surprises, and Scott has been known to bring her flowers, present her with unexpected gifts, and he even planned a surprise trip to Napa for Kaitlin's 30th birthday. But the biggest surprise was his proposal. He had assured Kaitlin that it wouldn't be on a holiday, a birthday, or a trip. So he proposed on Christmas. He had organized a series of gifts with a theme and had a specific order in which Kaitlin needed to open the gifts. The gifts were symbolic to different aspects of their relationship and ended with a box beautifully decorated and the ring nestled inside. While Scott may improvise when it comes to cooking, this was completely planned and followed a very romantic recipe. When asked about their hopes for the future, Kaitlin said, "I hope that our love can continue to grow and that we can continue to inspire each other to grow as individuals. I think we do a really good job of supporting each other as independent people and also coming together as a couple. I hope we can continue to find adventures in the smallest ways and also continue to travel to places that we have never been." Scott simply said, "To just be happy and healthy." So maybe their cooking styles are a bit different, but their goals are much the same. They just express them in different ways. An unknown author said, "Real cooking is more about following your heart than following recipes." The same can be said about the life of Kaitlin and Scott that they are building for each other together. I'd like to invite Chelsea up. Is Chelsea here? Oh, yay. We didn't see you, Chelsea. Hi. To read one of Kaitlin's favorite poems that she's loved for years. It's called I Carry You in My Heart With Me, I Carry It In, by E. E. Cummings.
I carry your heart with me. I carry it in. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Anywhere you go, I go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world, my true. And its you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here is the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
Thank you, Chelsea, for those beautiful words. Scott and Kaitlin, now we come to the words that make this ceremony legal and binding. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last for life. Marriage is telling the person that you love that you're not going anywhere, and that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. And so, this is love. This is what makes life divine. As you stand here with the one you love in the presence of all your witnesses, I ask you to state your intentions. Kaitlin and Scott, do you come here freely and without reservation to give of yourselves to each other in marriage? If so, please say, we do.
We do.
Will you love and honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives? If so, answer together, we will.
We will.
Having stated that it is your intention to be married today, the vows you are about to say formalize your marriage. Scott, do you take Kaitlin to be your wife, your partner in life, and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love Kaitlin more each day than you did the day before? Will you trust and respect Kaitlin, laugh with her and cry with her, loving her faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles that you may face together? From this day forward, do you give her your hand, your heart, and your love always and forever?
I do.
Kaitlin, do you take Scott to be your husband, your partner in life, and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love Scott more each day than you did the day before? Will you trust and respect Scott, laugh with him and cry with him, loving him faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles that you may face together? From this day forward, do you give him your hand, your heart, and your love always and forever?
I do.
I need the rings, please.
Come on, Dave, do your part.
This is the big moment.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
Let's see which is which now. The wearing of the wedding ring is the outer sign of your inner commitment. We place the wedding band on our hands in two stages. First, it is placed on the right forefinger, and then it is moved to the traditional ring finger on the left hand. We do this for two reasons. The first is that marriage is a free will act of commitment. You freely choose to be with each other. To place your ring on your own finger, as you will do in just a moment, symbolizes the way of making the commitment public. The second reason is that the forefinger of the right hand is called the heart finger, for a vein runs right from that finger directly to the heart. When your vows are exchanged, you are in fact speaking heart to heart, and therefore it is appropriate that the ring touches the heart finger. Scott, I'm going to give you Kaitlin's rings. You got them? Okay. There's two of them. That's not a surprise. Scott, please place the rings. It's going to be on your well, you're going to use your forefinger of your right, the other hand first. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You were right. You're right. See, I'm backwards from you. And please repeat after me, Scott.
All right.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
my faith in our strength together,
my faith and our strength together,
and my promise to learn and grow with you.
and my promise to learn and grow with you.
Now, Kate, you put it on your other finger. There you go. Great. Okay. And Kaitlin, now place the finger on, there you go, on Scott's finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
my faith in our strength together. My faith,
You distracted me. My faith and my strength together,
and my promise to learn and grow with you.
and my promise to learn and grow with you.
Can you put that on your other finger now?
This one.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, can you guys move that? We're gonna move the wine box.
Right here, Scott.
Oh, not on her dress. There you go, perfect, perfect. Okay. So I'm dating myself a bit, but if you remember Jim Croce in his song, Time in a Bottle, the second verse went like this. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. Scott and Kaitlin have chosen to create and share a Wine and Love Letters box ceremony. This box is full of wishes and memories, both literally and ones that are in their heart and will always remind them of their beginning and of their new chapter of becoming husband and wife today. This box is a repurposed wine holder that says amuse-bouche, something typically enjoyed at the beginning of a meal to represent the beginning of their marriage. The box will be used to hold cherished memorabilia, a special bottle of wine, and a pre-written love letter from each to the other. The letters describe the good qualities that they find in one another. Their letters speak of the reasons that they fell in love and the reasons for choosing to marry. I recommend that you keep this box in a place prominently displayed in your home as a constant reminder of your commitment to each other. Kaitlin and Scott, should you ever find your marriage enduring insurmountable hardships, you are to, as a couple, open this box and then separate and read the letters that you wrote to one another when you were united as a couple in marriage. By reading these love letters, you will reflect upon the reasons that you fell in love and chose to marry each other here today. You can then rejoin each other and celebrate your love with a glass of this wine. The hope is, however, that you will never have a reason to open this box. And if this is the case, you are to open this box to share and enjoy on a significant date. You have chosen your 5th wedding anniversary as a date to open this box. What a great opportunity for meaningful discussions as a couple. And if at any time there are challenges and struggles, knowing that this box holds letters full of love and support will come as a comfort to each of you. The letters are sealed in individual envelopes, and they have not seen what the other one has written. Jim Croce's song is anchored by these words that ring so true. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things that you want to do. Once you find them, I've looked around enough to know that you're the one that I want to go through time with. Clearly, Kaitlin and Scott have found the one that they want to go through time with and a pandemic with. So Scott and Kaitlin, you may now lock your box. Let's move that back over.
Dave, get your...
Good job. Kaitlin and Scott, having witnessed your vows for marriage with all who are assembled here, I announce with great joy that you are husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Scott and Kaitlin Hoffman. You get to leave.